Meeting to order. The first item, please.
Mr. Chair, just looking for a motion with respect to holding this meeting electronically without members of the public present due to the provincial health order.
Thank you. That's moved by Director Ross, seconded by Director Popov. All in favor? Opposed, if any, the item carries. Next item.
Next item is approval of the agenda, addenda, and late items.
Thank you. That is moved by Director Fascio, seconded by Director Stobart. Any changes to the agenda? Questions? Seeing none, all in favor? Opposed, if any, the item carries. Next item.
3.1, we have the draft Regional and Corporate Services Committee meeting minutes of March the 11th, 2021.
Thank you. That's moved by Director Hamilton, seconded by Director Blue. Discussion on the minutes. Questions? Seeing none, all in favor? Opposed, if any, the item carries. Next item.
4.1, we have the board chair, vice chair, and CAO's attendance at the LMLGA virtual AGM and annual conference from May the 12th to May the 14th.
Move.
Thank you. It's moved by Director Pranger and seconded by Director Dickey. Discussion. Not nearly as exciting as in-person attendance, but nevertheless, glad that these organizations are finding a way to continue some participation. I don't see any questions or comments. Okay, I'll call the question. All in favor? Opposed, if any, the item carries. Next item.
4.2 is the board chair, vice chair, and CAO's attendance at the FCM virtual annual conference and trade show from May 31st to June 4th.
Thank you. It's moved by Director Robb, seconded by Director Stobart. All in favor? Opposed, if any, item carries. Next item.
4.3 is the board chair, vice chair, and CAO's attendance at UBCM annual convention, September 13th to 17th.
Go. It's moved by Director Ross, seconded by Director Dickey. All in favor? Opposed, if any, item carries. Next item. Actually, I just have a quick comment, Ms. Kinnaman.
Sure.
On these items, I noticed we do this at RACS annually. Some places, and I know some municipalities, they just go and approve these upfront for the, I don't know, for the whole duration of the term. Is that something that's different with regional districts, or would this be something where maybe we entertain a motion at the beginning of the term that these three conferences are approved by the board for the following people? Anyways, just thinking out loud.
Sure. Ms. Van Ness can take a note of that, and we'll bring that forward at the start of the next term.
Thank you. Next item.
Next is 5.1.1. We have the Recycling Council of BC service usage. This is an information report, but staff are on the line and happy to answer any questions.
Thank you. Any questions on this item? Good information there. Don't see any. Okay, next item.
Next is 5.2.1. We have the Wild Safe BC 2021 that serves a motion for your consideration.
Thank you. Mover and a seconder on this item. It's moved by Director Blue, seconded by Director Engar. Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor? Opposed, if any, the item carries. Next item.
6.1, we have support for the Fraser Valley Regional Library's advocacy for the Center for Equitable Library Access and the National Network for Equitable Library Service. As the committee will recall, Director Adamson brought this forward last month at the board meeting, and this is in response to that request.
Move.
Hey, it's moved by Director Pranger, seconded by Director Ross. Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor? Opposed, if any, the item carries. Next item.
Next item is 6.2. We have the proposed restructuring of the Regional Indigenous Relations Committee. There's a motion for your consideration, and Ms. Gresham is available to answer any questions.
Thank you. That's moved by Director Stobart, seconded by Director Fascio. Discussion. Questions. Seeing none, and just very supportive of the work on this file, and Ms. Gresham and Ms. Director Stobart. I know you both have put an awful lot of time and effort, as well as Ms. Morrison. So yeah, appreciate it, all the work, and look forward to moving this forward. So don't see any other comments, so call the question. All in favor? Opposed, if any? The item carries. Next item.
6.3, we have the Boston Bar CN Station House renovation and restoration project update. There is a motion for your consideration.
Thank you. It's moved by Director Hamilton, seconded by Director Dickey. Discussion or questions? More good work by Ms. Gresham on this file. I don't see any, but again, my appreciation for, looking at and thinking about things that the board doesn't always see or think about. So thank you, Ms. Gresham. And I'll call the question. All in favor? Opposed, if any? The item carries. Next item.
Moving down to reports by directors.
Thank you. Well, maybe we'll have some very long reports here, so we don't just have a 6-minute meeting this morning. Any reports from board directors? Trust you're all doing well and healthy. Our thoughts go to Director Raymond. Any?
This is just totally separate from regional district, but just reporting that we've had 2 vaccination clinics in Agassiz where local residents and those from the region could attend. And in the last 2 weeks, 700 people have been vaccinated.
Wow, that's good news to hear, Director Pranger, and I know that didn't come easy. I know you and your council, and I believe Director Facio and his council worked hard to advocate to get those clinics in place in your area. Good work. Director Engar, go ahead.
Thank you, Chair. Just a quick kudos again to the frontline workers. My daughter-in-law at her pharmacy recently said that they've received 200 doses of AstraZeneca vaccine, and I have my own schedule coming up too, which is great and much anticipated. So gotta love all the people that have been doing wonderful work on the front lines, including our retail workers and all the folks that have suffered unnecessarily, or not perhaps unnecessarily, but to our benefit, the people that can work at a distance. So any opportunity to thank them, I do so heartily. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Director Engar. And I know you've been very consistent in ensuring that we continue to bring that up and recognize, how we have an opportunity right now to make these choices and to meet remotely. And we have the benefit and the privilege of being able to do so, but there are many that do not. And I think that's such an important thing to remind us. So thank you for that. Any other reports from board directors? Hearing none, but yeah, on that note, just appreciate Ms. Kinnaman, the fact that we've again gone down to a bit of a skeleton crew at the office at the FERD, and again pivoting to have people work safely and remotely, and also my appreciation to all of the directors who are being very conscious of the fact that things may be taking a little bit longer as staff work hard through navigating the public health orders and the rules. I think it's extremely important that we continue to model good behavior and the kind of behavior that's going to stop this spread. And that means, for a little bit longer here, having these meetings remotely and being conscious of limiting our gathering and limiting the amounts of meetings and group meetings or in-person setting and travel back and forth to the office. So appreciate that very much. And here's hoping that it'll be over fairly soon. Any other reports from board directors? Seeing none, Ms. Kinnaman, next item.
Next item is public question period for items relevant to the agenda. I see that Ms. Van Ness has her camera turned on. Did we receive any inquiries in advance?
No, we haven't received any written questions, and we have no one joining us on the Zoom call today.
Thank you, Ms. Van Ness. And Thank you for making this opportunity available to people. Even if they don't take us up on it, I'll try and make sure my feelings aren't hurt too badly. Next item, Ms. Kennedy.
Next item is resolution to close the meeting.
Thank you. That's moved by Director Fascio, second by Director Ross. All in favor? Opposed, if any, item carries.